Hello, and welcome to Adventures in VFK. This is Fairy Fanatic, and today I want to go ahead and go get my elephant because I want to finish doing the epic. Well, not finish. I want to do my epic fairy quest for day 4, and I'd like to do it on a little faster mode. And the elephant, any kind of rideable animal, is a little faster than just walking. So I've opened up my rooms list here. It's down here, the little house on the left-hand side. And I'm going to select the elephant house, which right now is it's the only it's the only rideable animal that I have. I would love to get a llama. I would love to get a horse. But right now I've got my elephant. So I'm going to go ride my elephant today. And we'll go over and we'll get on him. I should be in rideable clothes still. And we're on our elephant. Okay, so let's head out. We want to do our fairy quest today, our epic quest for fairy enchantment, and we're on day 4. So here we go. Welcome to the VFK Legends and History Epic Quest Day 4. This is the 4th day of your epic quest for fairy enchantment. Today's quest centers around one of the most beloved legendary animals of all time, the unicorn. These secretive and elusive creatures have been immortalized in art and literature for centuries and capture our imagination and interest even in modern times. Your reward for completing this 4th stage of the epic quest will be 1,000 credits and your 4th legend pin, the unicorn pin. Okay, so start the quest. And question 1. In an early written work, the word unicorn was used for the word R-E-apostrophe-E-M, rem, an animal mentioned in the Hebrew Bible and used as a metaphor to symbolize strength. The rem was an agile 1- or 2-horned, wild, untamable animal of great strength. In what book do you find some of the earliest writings on unicorns? Wow, let me see. What book? Odyssey. I don't know. The Odyssey is a very early book. I guess we can try that. Sorry. I think it's going to be another one of those days. You want to see the King James Bible? Oh, correct. Great. Okay. With only one exception, the animals described as the possible origin of the unicorn are 2-horned animals. It was thought that the animals were viewed standing in profile and the 2 horns appeared as one. The exception is the rhinoceros, which really is a 1-horned beast. Several different Greek scholars, described the unicorn in many different ways. He was everything from a mere antelope type animal like the oryx to the heavy-bodied animal of great strength like the rhinoceros, and a number of other descriptions as well. Go to one of the most magical places in the kingdom, Merlin's Magic Square, and ask, has anyone seen a unicorn? Okay, copy that. And we're going to Merlin's Magic Square. First of all, we click on the map down here, and we'll head over. That is in medieval age, so we're already there. So you can see that we do go a little faster. Plus, it's more fun. And we're going to outside Merlin's Magic Shop. Crystal Mermaids. These books, I've heard about these books, and I would like to review those. I'm going to do this at some point, but not there yet. Okay, so has anyone seen a unicorn? So here we are. In Chinese legend, an animal called the Quilin has been called the Chinese unicorn. It is said to be a combination of several animals all rolled into one. Why are many mythological animals described as being parts of other more familiar animals? It is easier to describe something that a person has not seen by using familiar references, or the animals really were made up of parts of other animals, or it was traditional to describe animals in this way, or mythological animals were not described accurately. I'm going to go for number 2. I don't know why I'm doing this. This is a wild guess. Sorry. Why am I not surprised? Okay, let's see. And this was the King James Bible. Let's see this again into the room. Continue. And this is a Continue. All right. I'm going to put this in the room again. I'm doing everything out of sequence. Okay, here we are. I guess let's use the top one. Correct. Wow. I guess I should have gone with the top one. What am I doing? I'm closing this. All right. In medieval times, the unicorn is mostly depicted in tapestries, art, and writings as a goat-like or deer-like creature. I've seen those tapestries. They're really beautiful. It was said that the animal was not able to be tamed except by a pure-hearted maiden. When the unicorn sees such a maiden, it approaches and places its head in the maiden's lap, then falls asleep. The unicorn can then be captured. Go to the first rim of the Australian outback and look for a sleeping unicorn. Say, someone said, I could find a blessing of unicorns here. Blessing of unicorns. I wonder if that means a group. You know, they have those different ways of depicting groups, like a murder of crows. Okay, look for a sleep. We're going to the first rim of the Australian outback. And let's go to the map. Go to Australia. And into Australia. We're going to the first outback room. So let's go down a little ways, get out of the map zone. And that's down over here. I'm going to go here. Australian outback. Alrighty, here we are. Let's put this in here. And question 3, according to legend, unicorn horns were desired by people for one main reason. What was that reason? Oh my. Unicorn horns were hollowed out and used as musical instruments. You know, I don't think that's it. Chairs and benches were made from unicorn horns. I don't think that's it either. Unicorn horns made you disappear. Possibly. Unicorn horns were thought to neutralize poisons. Possibly that one too. Only a unicorn horn can undo an evil spell. Well, you know, I'm going to go ahead and say the bottom one. I don't know why. I'm just guessing. Sorry. Okay, so we know that this one was the top one. I think we continue and continue, and we're already over here, and we'll put this in. Oh, and let's see. We'll do this one. They made you disappear. Now let's do the next one up. Oh, okay, that was a good choice. All right, the unicorn is always portrayed as a benevolent creature that is pure and good. It is often said to be white in color and is even considered by some religions to be the symbolic animal of the god of the sun. Its eyes are also said to be light blue or purple in color. Go to Stonehenge, a place known for its aura of mystery and unsolved origins, and say unicorns rock. All right, let's do that. Going to Stonehenge. Go to the map. Stonehenge is right here. I'll get this pasted in. You can actually paste it in a little early. Okay, and question 4. In the famous tapestry series called the Unicorn Tapestries, the beautiful textiles follow a unicorn hunt from the beginning to the tragic end, with the hunters capturing the beautiful unicorn. In the last tapestry, the unicorn, very much alive and well, appears in a small pen and tied with a chain to a tree. What kind of tree is the unicorn fastened to? A pear tree, a tulip tree, a pomegranate tree, an aspen tree, and a peach tree. You know, I just don't know. Possibly a pomegranate tree, because those are very old and they're kind of Middle Eastern origin. Let's try pomegranate tree. Ooh, got lucky on that one. Okay, the unicorn's horn was known for having magical powers and properties. It could cure almost any disease and sickness. At different times in history, con men have offered fake unicorn horns. Yeah, that seems like that would be something that would happen. As real ones to fool people into spending a fortune. They would sell the horns of sea creatures called narwhals, or even of real rhinoceroses. Go to the marshal's office and ask the sheriff, "Sheriff, have you seen any unicorns recently?" Oh, might as well go over to the sheriff's office. All right, let's go back to the map. And sheriff's office is in Western Age. Let's go up here. And I'll put this in here just to kind of get ready. Where are we going? Let's see. U.S. Marshals is down here. So let's go straight down. Go past the Wild West checkers. It's a checker game. It's a mini game in the VFK, larger VFK game. That is very cool. It's like a punk rock, steampunk, I guess it is, steampunk style game. It's very neat. Okay, we have to go in the sheriff's office. That's here. Well, marshal office. I wonder if my elephant is going in here. Okay, I guess we'll have to find out. I was standing in. Oh, I couldn't go into my elephant. Okay, well, we'll go back and we'll go back into Western Age. That happens if you are not able to go into some place with an animal that you're riding. So we'll get off of him right outside the marshal's office. And I just don't know. I don't have this elephant summoning pin. There's a quest that you can do that gives you the elephant summoning pin. And I guess we'll see what happens. First of all, I'm going to just dismount. You just click on your elephant and you click dismount or whatever you're riding. And we're going to go in. And maybe he'll be here when we come back out. Maybe not. We'll see. All right. So we say this in the room. And our next question pops up. What is the most popularly held belief of what unicorns eat? Oh, that sounds interesting. They are thought to eat the same food as fish. The animal does not eat at all but absorbs energy from the sun. The unicorn dips its horn into flowers and absorbs the nectar from flowers. The unicorn picks through garbage and scavenges what it consumes. Somehow I don't think it's that. The unicorn eats a special sparkling grass found only in an enchanted meadow of a forest. That sounds really nice. I'm going to go ahead and pick that one. I like that answer. It was a good answer, though. We know that this is pomegranate. Go back here. All right, sheriff's office. Ask a question again. Let's see. I really don't think it's the same food as fish. Let's see. It doesn't eat at all. That one just really doesn't sound right. I'm going to go with this one. I like the sound of this one. It may not be right, but sorry, that answer's not right either. Oh, well, we'll go back. Let's do this, run through this again. All right, so we continue. We put our thing in the field. This is so silly. And let's go with he doesn't eat at all. Okay. So, unicorns are said to appear in many colors, including a natural brown, the colors red or blue, and most often in white. Go to the place where you can find beautiful flowers in the colors red, white, and blue. Hint, try in your backyard. Now, this is, I have a new room because I've got a pretty new character. But my friend tells me that when you first started coming into VFK, you got a colonial room, and you just step outside that room, and it's basically the garden. It's a public room. Anyway, and say the following line out of the beautiful poem entitled The First Unicorn written by an anonymous author. Say they were pure, fire, unruly, wild, truly not of this world. Oh, that's a lovely thing to say. Okay, let's copy that. I'm going to continue, and we are going to go to the garden. And I'm just not sure exactly how you get there. Let me go back to my room. Let's try going back out. Maybe it'll take us to the garden. I'm kind of curious to find it. Yeah, there. It took us to the garden. Okay, this is the garden. Usually, if you have a room, if it's a colonial room, and you step back in, that'll be your room. And everybody's room steps out into the garden. Wow, very pretty. All right, let's say this into the room. Press continue to finish the quest. All right, and we got our legends pin. And let's go back. Let's go back to our room. We should just go right back into our room in here. And I think I have to go ahead and end this episode. I thank you everyone for joining me. And I'm lost in the room. Anyway, I thank you everyone for joining me. And I'll see you next time. Bye.